This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
This is going to help us, but there's still a huge snowpack up there.
Fallon's Big Dig is up and running. Check that out. A 16-mile ditch used to prevent flooding. We take you up close in our Channel 2 News Big Story at 5 o'clock. Well, the ditch funnels water from Carson Lake to the Carson Sink. Good evening, I'm Kristen Remington.
And I'm Landon Miller. Thank you for joining us. And this project only took, believe it or not, 6 weeks to finish. And as Paul Nelson shows us, it took a lot of community effort to make it happen.
With a couple bucket loads of dirt, water started flowing down this 16-mile ditch toward the Carson Sink, making room for the snow melt that otherwise would have likely flooded Fallon.
It's an amazing feat so far, and we've got a ways to go yet. We're not done. We're not spiking the football.
The V-Line emergency spillway was built a couple of months ago, sending a good chunk of water off into the desert. Since then, enough water has passed through the Lahontan Dam to cover 180,000 acres with a foot of water. These culverts were installed back in March to allow the water released from the V-Line emergency spillway to go across Highway 95 into the Carson Lake. The problem is there's not enough room for all this water, and that put 37 homes in danger of being flooded. That led to the Big Dig.
There was a ditch out here called the Diagonal Drain. It was a fairly small ditch, so we expanded that ditch, widened it and deepened it, basically to get the water to run the other way.
Crews worked around the clock, requiring cooperation from federal, state, and local agencies. Even local farmers took time out of their lives to keep the town from flooding.
We had up to 10 tractors running 24 hours a day. We had anybody we could to keep them running that had any skill level at all.
The entire flood mitigation project cost several millions of dollars, something most say is a good investment.
No lawsuits, no ruined homes, no mold issues, no where are we going to live until we find another place. So it's like, yay.
I think between cleaning the river and this project, I think Fallon can rest easy for a lot of years.
Covering the big story in Fallon, Paul Nelson, Channel 2 News.
Now, officials do say they expect this to keep the town safe, but they do plan to stay on flood alert through August just as a precaution. So